Látod?
Igen.
See the movie fans are raving about. Get the brilliantly bitter taste of golden blood.
I should be able to get back to Basel by the end of the day if I take the next train. The main reason for my visiting of Edith is to visit my parents, but I'm quite enjoying my field research too. I might be able to motivate some of the underclassmen to take on field research too if I could show them how much fun it can be. Oh, Miss Sonia, are you on night watch again? That time, someone got to keep all these delinquents out past curfew in check. I'm guessing you're on your way back from practice? It's rather late. Oh yeah, you see, the winter nationals are just around the corner. So it's extra important I escort the students at least part way home since they don't have club practice. Thank you so much, Sasha. I've heard so many scary stories recently. But with you by my side, I won't feel as nervous. Yeah, you're way more trustworthy than some stinking boys. Just as popular with your underclassmen as ever. Well, take care, let me know if you need any help, alright? I mean, you have my word as the general club manager. Practice will start getting way more now that the basketball club made it to nationals. But I can't put my juniors in danger either. It's my duty to escort them home. As long as you're with them, Sasha, I don't have to worry. I still have a bit of night patrol left to go, so feel free to reach out if you get in any trouble.
Let's see what we've got.
See the movie fans are raving about. Get the brilliantly bitter taste
The
of golden
protest that
blood.
we had was making such a ruckus here earlier today. I just keep getting busier and busier. He was one of those anti-immigration extremists. Nothing but rude white supremacists, the bunch of them. They get all haughty about purging immigrants and how they're ruining the republic and that the true coward can't exist with them here. I deal with them all the time, yeah. Doesn't mean I like them all the time used to them. It's pretty sickening. Under the eyes of the law, every race in the Republic is equal. Their nonsense propagandas against on that alone. It's just horrible. I don't even know how you get to start thinking less of people that way. It's pretty sickening. Under the eyes of the law, every race in the Republic is equal. There are nonsense propagandas against the law on that alone.
Discover the inebriating world of children. So curious.
Rain after all.
Most ide nem kéne bejönnöm akkor. Nem kéne a másik összevelnek a másik területre is.
Nem, még mindent végezem még egyszer?
Én nem mentem végig a telegen, csak itt már van már sztoris rész is, csak oda akkor nem megyek be. Rain goes flip-flop. It's so much fun to splash. It makes everything look so shiny. Oh, it's late already. Mina, stop running around. Wait for us like a big girl. No! I don't want. Mina, don't do that, please. Maybe I should just call a taxi.
See the movie fans are raving about. Get the brilliantly bitter taste of golden blood.
Oh, look at the time.
I had a company information session today but ended up being late. Not very useful for picking where to work if I don't hear anything about that place. I also ended up forgetting my umbrella. If I don't hurry home, I'll catch a cold.
Well,
Értem, hogy a buszra állsz, de azért nem fél be, hogy oda legalább ahol fedett részem vagy. Mégis. Te dolgod. Nem szólok bele. Várjál. Házel. The Republic is massive. If you're talking just size, it's definitely the biggest in the continent. And it's not just wide in its territory, we are also a melting pot of cultures and ethnicities in here. A little bit from everywhere we border. It's our job to keep the balance in the continent. That, of course, includes dealing with the East desertification. Now then, this looks like a good schedule for next week. A little on the safe side, but it'll work. Zin's out right now, had some urgent business to attend to. I'm sure he'll be back before we know it. He's been awfully busy nowadays, what with being the face of the guild and all. I was the one that pushed him to do it. But I fear that may have put too much pressure on him in the process. Overall, he's built of sturdy stuff. I'm sure he'll manage. And he's much the same. I understand why she would shy away from the limelight, but we need all our best talent doing their best effort. Is that right? Anyway, I'm glad everything went off without a hitch. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up though. Make sure to record everything in your notebook before reporting back to me. Understood, it also gives me the chance to let the day just really sink in. Life's never gonna go as expected, so things coming out of nowhere now will only have to prepare me for later. Ha! That's the spirit! Always trains every day after work, he's very diligent. And he's the one training me all the time too. I should follow his example, I need to keep training so I can get stronger. I was the one assigned to oversee Grace training. He's improved a lot since I left. Makes me feel proud. He's still got a ways to go, but he will hopefully keep it up. Oh! Csak a cinemába jöhetek. Jó.
off we go.
The side of heaven does a fair job of depicting the challenges that physicians face. Unfortunately, I don't love its contextual usage of music. It reeks of trend chasing. Back when movies were new, intimate scenes between would have no music. They'd only have a few ambient sounds at most. But movies these days will blast mediocre music in these moments. Those damn record companies are ruining cinema.
Why don't I come here to remember your visit?
Few stars have only really enjoyed this level of notoriety for a little over 10 years now. When I see them grace the covers of entertainment magazines, they look so irrelevant.
Thank you for your visit.
Those who have poured their hearts and souls into this industry are really being rewarded for all their efforts. Of course, that fortune doesn't come without its share of problems, but I still hope we can realize even greater success in time. At this theater, we never rest on our laurels. We're always devising new, interesting ways to promote this place and films as a whole.
Why don't I come here to remember
Whether it's actors giving talks, collaborating with Stuart, bookstore, or producing pamphlets and merchandise, we're always doing something. We have high hopes that the Tarbat Film Festival will help give this industry some momentum.
Thank you for your visit today. The showing on screen one will soon begin. If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Good evening. If you're wondering about our late night showings, I'm sorry to say that we don't have any new additions for this week. However, you can look forward to us rerunning any award winners that emerge from the Tarbat Film Festival. We'll be playing those at night. Simply receiving an award is monumental for a film in and of itself. Let alone what kind. We hope you'll watch them once they're available.
Hello.
Raka, can I get you a ticket for something? What's playing right now?
Thank you for your visit today.
Oh, this side of
Showing
heaven.
up tonight too?
Leaving soon. Ezt kell megnézni most.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Tickets for this side of heaven. Többi 200 grafó, egy. Let's grab a seat. Megnézzük most az elérhető filmet. Sean, a doctor in training, works at the General Hospital in Anchorville. After a major traffic accident occurs on the autobahn that connects Anchorville to Edith, the hospital is filled with scores of injured patients. Strapped for resources, the hospital staff make the hard decision to assign priority to certain patients. To Sean, this idea is revolting. The very notion of prioritizing one life over another makes him sick to his stomach. Then after scanning the priority list, he reaches a boiling point, culminating in a head-to-head confrontation with his supervisor, Dr. Brown.
What the hell is this? Why was that girl that just brought in pushed to the back of the list? With the flick of a pen, you decided her fate. Do you get a kick out of holding people's lives in the palm of your hand? Pull yourself together. You aren't a bright-eyed student anymore. The probability of us saving that girl is slim to none. Triage exists. We can save as many lives as possible. Open your eyes to reality. Screw reality! At least give me an emergency medical tent I can use. I'll save that girl. Even if I have to do it myself.
Oh great, that's who I wanted to find here. Good to see you, Strigan. You're not gonna lecture me here too, are you, Inspector? I just came to take you the movie all by myself, that's it. Not here to cause any trouble. I didn't say I thought you were. Besides, I'd rather not spend this precious downtime I've got giving anybody grief if I can at all help it. Well, that's good to hear, not gonna catch me complaining. From the look of things, it seems like you had to scramble to catch the last showing tonight. Pretty much. I was running around dealing with so many cases and accidents tonight that before I knew it, it was almost closing time here. You must really like your movies to go to that much trouble to make it here anyway. I suppose I'd also be really wanting to watch this movie in general as a medical drama. Gave me a lot to think about as a parent. It made me wonder what I would do if my daughter ever wound up like the little girl does that the intern takes in. I didn't realize you had it in you to be so sentimental. And what's that supposed to mean? That conversation in the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby. From there, Ben got in with the rest of his evening. Looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Maybe I should pick one up as a souvenir. Theater? Yes. Oh, másolom, thank you.
Off we go.
Kezdjél már megnézni a piros felkeltőneket, vagy először inkább menjünk a Connection eventre.
Micsoda?
Menjünk először a Connection eventre, vagy nézzem meg először a piros felkeltőneket. Vagy ide jössz, és nézzük közösen.
Menj a Connection eventre, nem?
Mert mondom, most meg nem megy tovább.
Úgy szokott, hogy a piros mindig tovább.
Na most nem adott még pont, egy másik körül volt, ezt megcsináltam, nem adott pontot. Hát tudom, hát ha de nem adott.
Kedvező.
Fel lehet frissíteni.
Okay. Azt mondják.
A really nice drink. The rain is really coming down, but it's nights like these that Vermont is usually pretty empty. Maybe I'll grab a drink there.
Meg a kettő várja, a filmet nem fi.
Fi és...
Ő itt tudjuk, hogy fitbe választanom.
Jó, most. Így beszélünk, hogy fit nézzük meg.
Így beleszólások.
Most nincsen.
Így le akartok most fogolni.
Erről is jó lesz volna.
Érdekel a köcsög.
És jó. When I decided to stop by Vermont's place during his nightly patrol. Oh, well, darling, welcome! Which Vermonti are you looking for tonight? The informant or the bartender? I can pull double duty if you are feeling a little needy too. That's a weird way to ask, do you want a drink? Which is what I'm here for, by the way. Figured I'd have a quick drink while out and about. Surprise me. Alrighty, I'll get you just the perfect drink for a dark and rainy night. By the way, we happen to have an unusual customer today. Unusual customer? Who? Hey, man. Want to sit with me tonight? Here you go, it's called Rainy Blue, perfect for tonight's weather. Have fun, you two. It's a nice drink. Yeah, you okay to be out drinking? I may still look like a teen, but I'm 20 as of this year. How about you? 24, but I don't want to hear any comments about it. I'm not that old. You telling me not to only makes me want to do it even more. Anyway, since we're already here, we might as well. Cheers! Sure, here's to making plans. Cheers! Ben and Tree shared a few drinks, opening with a bit of pleasant small talk. After 10 minutes of drinks. Come on, you barely had anything. Don't tell me you're blackout drunk already. I'm not. Just felt a little sleepy there. You don't gotta force yourself to drink if you can't take it. I can never look after you if you do black out. Yeah, I'll be fine. Just need to take a short nap. And I'm familiar with what a truly embarrassing drunk looks like. I can keep myself from falling into the same rut as Sarah. Sarah? That's in best time. Purple lightning? Former Eagle turned ear embracer just like you. She also had something to do with class 7 if I remember right. I guess it's your job to be very informed. She started out as our class teacher. Now she's both my master and my partner. Of sorts anyway. Come to think of it, I had some good drinks with Reen, Laura and the others on my birthday too. Master and partner, huh? Do we have someone like that? Sort of master, yes, but not partner. Not that different at the end of the day though. I wouldn't be very fine today without him. But that tie's been cut now. I see. Anyway, that's enough about me. You got something you wanted to ask, yeah? Since you went to the trouble of waiting for me here and all. Should guess you'd figure it out. Zin told me something right before I arrived at the Republic. He filled me in on what happened in Crime. You were there for it, right? With the Kruger girl I met at the park.
Ja, igen, megszólsz.
We were, yeah. Guess it's not surprising you'd wanna hear about what happened. He might be here a bit, but I don't mind sharing. When I started telling Fee about what happened in Clear Village, making sure to omit the subject of the Genesis. He told an intently listening Fee about what occurs in the village and everything relating to Ida. I see, Ida. She never changed. She always played her big sister, even I definitely saw her run. She was probably happy to have her little sister with her for her last moments. Thank you for telling me about it. I'll make sure Zeno and Leo hear about it too. Yeah, you do that. So you still keep in touch with the guys from Zephyr? A bit at least. I lost contact with them for a few years after what happened to the boss. But they're still family to me. I kept in contact with them this time after everything settled down. That's good. Heard here and there that the Eagle King was somehow involved in the whole war deal with Erebonia. But meg kell még egy dolgot, mert nem figyel.
Mennem ki újra utam felé, hogy nem hallom az óvokkal, le kell húzni. Ez egyik, ami megfétett függvényározásos processz, ami nem kerül annyi munkába, hanem valahogy megmutatódott a, nem tudom, tudatalatimba. És a fizikai fájdalmat okoz.
Probably shouldn't try. But fair enough from the warriors of Kruga. I'd like to talk to her about Ida, and in general too. It would be nice to chat with her outside of work. Don't see why not, but it looked like she wanted to do. That's good to hear, but I'll probably have to wait until things calm down. Still, it would be nice to get to talk to one of Ida's other sisters. Alright, when I met her, my dad. You okay? Well, I guess that's the end of that conversation. And she'd only take a short nap, so I guess I'll leave her be. When leaving Fee in Belmont, Iskera left the bar. You see the word shortly after that Fee had woken up and headed off herself.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, Brigand.
His connections, Steve. What happened? Good to learn something about them. Connection Stage, Bracer former Zephyr, Fees AGL plusz 3 versus AGL plusz 3.
Nem sok, de egy kicsi megint.
Ja.
Jó, ezeket a kis icipici kis bónuszokat, amiket így kapogatsz.
Jó lesz akkor még.
Egy pici itt, egy pici ott.
Hívet is van még, lesz van még. Meg ilyen temporary csapattak gondolom. Sztori ellen vagy valami. Sajnos nincsen több free time-om.
Egyelőre akkor a pirosat kell csinálni. A csanáros csókának.
2 piros event van. Úgyhogy megyek azokhoz, de először még van egy oldal, itt még beszélhetek.
Igen, nézzek, hogy van-e valami esetleg, ami kihagytál véletlenül.
Nem azt
Szoktuk néha kihagyni, mert nehéz követni.
Területekén mentem egyéb. Itt az épületekből van a piros event, itt kell még a többiekkel beszélnem.
Aha.
Meg a színházban lesz egy piros beszélgetés. A színházban. Free movies watched. És értettem. Call. We get fewer customers when it's raining, so I have to figure out a new strategy to increase traffic. Strategies hinge on data, and it's hard to put one in effect when it's all inconsistent. We need to improve. Of course, it would be way easier if Ilhan came up with realistic policies and not just pipe dreams. Don't get me wrong, he's really smart and his business sense was fantastic, but there could be some improvement in this regard. Oh, a whole lot of it. Ilhan's an extremely smart guy, but he's totally clueless when it comes to managing a business up close. Guess I just have to cover up for his weaknesses. This bush-looking elderly gentleman has started paying the coffee regular visits lately. He seems interested in our owner. Maybe he is looking for a friend. But I can't shake the feeling that I've seen him somewhere before. Yeah.
Need help with something?
Boltokban nincsenek új dolgok, azokat megveszekedted, amit kell. Újságot vettél? Nem emlékszek, hogy olvastuk volna újságot.
Valami volt, azt megvettem.
A pszichiátrusnál voltam.
Na, ott is voltam még, de az még régen volt, most meg nem most tudok.
Már most nincs egyik hamus, csak nem emlékszem, hogy olvastál volna újságot ebben a chapterben. De lehet, hogy olvastál.
Még nem volt már. De volt, akkor meg megvettem.
Hogy is olvastam valószínűleg. De, olvastam, hiszen ez csak.
De igen, így volt. Felolvastam.
Ja igen, mert a
volt 9 órányi nagyjából.
melyikről? A fesztiválról, nem?
Igen, a Tárpát filmfesztivál.
Jó, azért mondom, hogy összetett, hogy volt a filmfesztiválról tényleg egy cikk. Az egész újság arról szólt lényegében.
Igen, az előző fejezetben az újság a Grimcatről szólt.
Azért igen, azért tetszik, hogy most már tényleg úgy működik az újság, hogy háttért ad a aktuális chapterhöz. Régen ugye már ténylegesen a világ történései történtek benne, ilyen tök random történtek. Néha volt, igen, néha volt csak köze a sztorihoz, de általában csak ilyen random világ dolgok. Amúgy nem volt rossz, csak igen. Most kicsit másabb a direktíva.
What do we have today? Thanks for coming.
Oh, megint fi. Man. Fi is elég. You said it's very rude to try and slink off the second you see someone else. I was just being mindful. We don't wanna bother you two. Your timing's actually perfect. I was just telling her about how I did to you guys earlier today. We can get through the story faster with you here. It's not fine. Guess I can chat you guys up for a sec. Trust you to sit next to Fee instead of me. Shimon, it's cause she's the one who invited me over. Don't look too hard into things. I'm just kidding. You will forgive me for being suspicious when you seemingly only employ young women now. I didn't have I told you that already. No, I shouldn't work alone if I can help it. I know. Easier for your shady work to happen when there's no witnesses at all, right? There's nothing shady about my work. I got standards and I ain't about to forgo them. And why are you always trying to avoid me? That's a whole different issue. Short wheelings, no fun. That wasn't. Sorry, I didn't want you to see me like that. Oh, I could listen to this all night. Not everyone gets to see the beauty's blade like this. Ezt mind a ketten mondták, Penny és Alén is. Értelek két hangon nem tudok beszélni.
Dehogy nem. A beatboxerek tudnak 5 hangon is.
De én nem tudok beatboxelni.
Mit tudom néhány hangon.
Én nem tudok beatboxelni. Én nem mondom, prüttyögök a számolra, nem tudok beatboxelni.
Az inkább prüttyogás, mi? Prüttyögés. Köpködés jó. Főleg.
Nem szoktam leköpni magamat, jó?
Róla folyik a nyálat,
Te szoktál ilyeneket csinálni, hogy azért folyik a nyálat. Biztos, hogy van, és akkor mint egy ilyen kutya ezért mondod, hogy azért folyik a nyálat. Zeno was kidding about the two of you getting along. I'm not sure that's how I put it. You've just known each other for a long time. That's all there is to it. Yes, that's right. I want back at you too, but it so much only makes me more curious. Guess I'll figure out the rest on my own. Thanks for giving me something else to enjoy my time in Carwat. The gear needs to stop looking towards Bartels for help, I swear. First it's Kitty and now you. You know where to? I think it the guild set an her for a while now. Of course, especially considering who her current family is. But she's only here in Carver as a student right now. We have no intention of interfering in her affairs. Yeah, I'm thinking that a big grain of salt, especially when Zin's involved. Still don't know why they're pawning jobs off on me when you all have so many resources on hand already. You can never have too many. You'll still be short in the long term. I need to agree, but she's right. Well, thanks for the invite. I'll get out of your hair now. Sure thing, I learned a lot from talking with you. We'll have to sit down again together sometime. No promises. Would you rather I not hurt you next time I leave you two alone? Not what I meant. Fee. I stop teasing her now before she gets angrier. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. Wouldn't surprise me if we did. You need to be more on guard, you know. Idiots, you are always so careless. All men like this or just you. I don't care if this is just how you do things, but you need to be careful.
Látom, hozom. Már úgyse volt. Fel volt melegedve. Vízsapmentesekbe.
Better make myself scarce. Not in the mood for a lecture today. I've known Daybreak for a while now, but you can always learn something new. It's fine, I'm not gonna tease you about it. I'll be staying in the Republic for a while now that I'm here, so catch you around. I had the chance to see the owner up close. He is easygoing, the kind that will welcome anyone with a smile, even if that someone is the head of the store right across the street. He's totally within his right to do so, of course. Nothing says that I can't frequent different stores. I was there in the capacity of a customer. But he's a whole lot more laid back than I expected of someone of his creative genius. Maybe that's his secret.
Fürdesz, mert fürdünk, mert ne legyen akkor nagy vízgőz a fürdőszobában, nem? Azt akarjuk, hogy megszilárduljon a...
Hát én mondom, hogy... Viszont az nem gond neki, hogy beszélni nem olyan a víz. Szerintem inkább az a fontos.
Hogy a vízgőz kicsit meg, kicsit legyen megnézett kácsörögnél. Nem hozom, ne csak megtapogatom.
Ja, hát meg gondoltam, hogy azok ez azért megmaradt egy kicsit. Nem ragadt az ujjad, de kicsit olyan izés volt. Gondolom. De most hát gondolom, akkor már azért maradt van, csak még egy kicsit még izés. Aha. Viszont igyekszünk végig, ezek utána biztos jó lesz.
Ez már a harmadik részben szereztek be. Lassan meg kell csinálni. Hát megcsinálom. Nem nagyon van. Kávékockát akar csinálni? Milyen kockát akarsz? Mert van egy határ, ameddig tudjuk ezeket csinálni. Most te álltál a kockát? Kávékockát is csinálunk, vagy kockát?
Mégis kiszedhetem ott a kockát, csak figyeljen be.
És akkor nem az azonnal rá. És akkor holnap esetleg akkor letakarít, elhozzuk a prést, és akkor csináljuk. Illetve kockát, kockát.
Jó.
Elkezdjük.
Csinálhatunk még.
Van a maradék is nagyon gyönyörűek. Limonád.
A citrom is attól függ, de még a víz is neki van lesz.
Nekem használj meg. Megszakad a szívem, hogy nem használjuk el, és megromlik, hogy gyönyörű szépek. Olyan szép, mint a hónalja. Mint a hónalja.
Olyan ügyes és ronda.
Anyára, hogy ügyes meg a ronda.
Nem, nem mondanám.
Legyen ide azért nem ronda, meg nem ügyes.
If I want to take a leave, I'm probably gonna have to finish up everything before I leave. Might need to do some overtime. Wait, wouldn't it be redundant if I just overwork myself so I can relax? Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Ja, nézem, ez igaz. Szegény. Oké. Na. Ja. Even though it's raining, surprisingly not very humid outside. On gloomy days like this, I recommend some strong coffee. It'll give your day just that extra kick that it needs. This doesn't work for everyone, but some people find it helps with headaches too. I use a slightly different blend on rainy days.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Off we go.
Na, és a második. Gonna watch a movie? I'll tell you along if you want. At the time the first choice for company for a lady killer like you. Oh, wait a minute. No, let's find myself passing by and thinking about some things. This film festival coming up in Tarvad is shaping up to be a messy one. You are telling me, as if there wasn't enough attention on it after Messy Adams got canned. We've got those threatening notes to deal with. You just had to give us a tough time, didn't you? So what if it is? I knew you could handle it, so that's why I preferred you. It shouldn't be all so bad out there. Promise to hook you guys up with some decent force previous for your trouble while you're there. Thanks, I'd appreciate it. I'm just impressed you know such a famous actress. I guess that comes with being such a hotshot reporter, but still, how do you two even meet? Then yeah, and I happen to share a minor connection, that's all. I wouldn't say you're all that friendly or anything along those lines. He's quite an impressive person though, I grant you that. And she is already on top of the movie world at her age. With those looks and acting chops to back him up, she more than belongs. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm more talking about her personality. She's an incredibly tenacious young woman with an equally strong will, more than people give her credit for. I'm sure you've noticed it too, right? Yeah, guess you could say I have. I'm sure a lot of that has to do with her whole background and how... Kingo, I'm looking all over for you. Hey man, what is it this time? Man, she really can't get enough of you, can she? God, let's speak. What are you doing hanging out with Dingo again? Wait, are you two like a thing? Does it look like it? Some reporter you are. What's that supposed to mean? I just don't think you're good enough, man. You're a good enough man for Dingo, that's all. As for you, Mr. What have you been to Dingo this time? What could possibly be so big that it has So much of it. I told you before, it doesn't concern you. Besides, I feel obligated to tell someone from a competitor what I'm working on. Sure didn't seem to be having any trouble talking to him before he showed up. I can't tell him what that's not For the love of idiots, give me out of this. Wait a minute, if you're here in the theater, could it have something to do with the movie festival? Say Dingo, did you mention there was a movie you wanted to see? Wish I could take you up on your invitation, but something came up, so I got a bit I know it's not exactly the funnest thing watching a movie by yourself, but I bet it'll still be good without me. Oh, you need to see something? I don't know, I'm completely free so I'd be more than happy to spend some time with you, Dingo. Damn it, man, what the hell did you have to do that for? Oh, quit whining, she's a sweetheart, man, you get down to it. Be a good mentor and show her a nice time. Have fun, too! I see you off later! Van egy kicsit szemét.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
I've been so busy I haven't been able to stay on top of what's been playing at the theater. So Dingo, which movie have you got you? And what's your favorite You didn't come here to be interviewed, you know.
És ebből már egy tök jó kis sztorian kezd kialakulni a kettőjük között.
Hát I might have something else while I'm here.
Vádom.
Az egyik ő feltétlenül egy nagy híres riporter, a másik meg ez a mert most sem akar túl bunkó lenni.
Ha gondban van, akkor ő szokta kihúzni a szarból, de...
Egy kicsit maga
nagyon kis sztori is imádom.
lelkes kezdi újságíró, akinek van egy tehetsége is. I think there's some sort of documentary-ish thing they're showing. Maybe I watch that. Ja. De néha ezek a bemondások azért születelhetnének. Hát akkor igazániból megvan minden.
Let's do this.
Lewis.
Yes, Weston. Jó. Riverside.
Enough now.
Most a végére érsz a kalandozós körbe.
Aha, lassan vége az estének.
Well, if it isn't bad.
És nem fog más mondani. Maintain a good relationship with the guild, so bracers pop in from time to time. It's in and over, and Kilika has come over with one of her subordinates from the CID. Ezt a Margaret Grant-elzás.
Time to make this a night.
Oh.
Igen. Akkor Old Town jön, igen.
Here we go.
Hát, ja. Most már nincsen más, akkor... Jó, akkor vége az estének, aztán menni kell tovább. Felkészültél? Mentek egyet. Felkészültél, menni kell tovább.
Na, folytatódik a történet?
Vége az estének. Mentettem egyet, tessék.
Menj egyet.
Should I call it a night? Tomorrow's gonna be another busy day, so I should probably return in soon. Choosing to finish up for the night will cause all unfinished quests and sub-events to disappear. Szerintem egy csak nem kaptam meg szokott, úgyhogy... Igen, ennyi. Sajnos nem az megcsinálva.
Melyik?
A másik connection event, akkor ennyi, igen. Még elnéztem egyszer. Megyünk aludni. Finish up for the day.
Folytatódik a történet?
Megyünk Tarvátba. Wait, what's this? Would you care to join me for a tea party in Riverside? Man, always got people running around at her beck and call. still. Who am I to say no to an invitation? Tea party.
I'm glad the rain finally let up. The weather tomorrow should be lovely.
Yeah, the forecast clear skies all day for the southeast. But should you even be out this late? You just told your friend to hurry back.
Why, I'm out on patrol, silly. I have to make sure students are behaving themselves. Feeling old alike.
Ja, ez a pajucsajszeg, nem tudjuk kicsoda egyébként még.
Igen, milyen president? A Student Council president. Yeah, what the hell they say? It has been a while, huh, Kitty? Or would you rather I called you Run Brian these days? Oh.
Call me whatever you like.
Beszélek,
I
mit
am
kereső
used
így?
to my new name now.
A másik kettő, ez hol van?
Hogy
Családja.
ez jó kérdés.
Direkt ültették.
Ide jött direkt, igen. Miért? Right, igen.
It's really good to see you too, Spriggan. I came over as an exchange student this past spring,
Köszi.
but had I known how much
Olyan,
you
ezt
me,
kérdezek.
I would have paid you a visit last summer.
Igen, tudtam, hogy megkapni.
Jó, hát egyértelmű, hogy a bálról beszél.
Igen, egy családi programon vesz részt. No need to go out of your way just cause you're a former client. Hell, I wasn't even a prover I had you. Didn't have my current office or anything. And I mean, we have kind of crossed paths since. Like with that case with the pampered politician's son.
I had a feeling you might be involved with that based on what that reporter was telling me about it. I didn't think I'd end up student council president as a result of it all, but it's been a lot more fun than I was expecting.
Glad to hear it. Miért vagy elkélt? Miért figyelj az élet egy kicsit? Kicsit. Man, 5 years since we first met through that introduction letter from the Meister, huh? Where does time go? Indeed. You really have to shake off the professor's attempts to follow me. Not to mention helping the Meister with his relocation after all that chaos in Crossbell. I mean, I was in his debt to begin with. Ended up dumping a couple of kids with a bit of a history on him too. Wasn't really expecting anything in return, so I was pretty surprised when that gift showed up. Oh, that turbocharged. Hey, I'm not even enjoying it. My best friend and I were actually involved in designing it, you know. Hold on, really? I could tell it was pretty high-tech and all, but I didn't realize you were behind that. Well, I heard that you were a sobbing mess after Walter turned your old truck inside out. So I thought maybe you could use a little pick-me-up, you know, for all time's sake. Sheesh, that figures. Still, I'm guessing the society must be feeling the pressure at this point. They've had a lot of dropouts the past few years, you included. Just so long as they don't come looking for my help, I can handle, but those other records? No thanks. And you have such a natural talent for attracting them. They do say birds of a feather flock together though. I'm afraid you're likely to meet more of them as time goes on. I'm just a normal upstanding citizen. What did I do to deserve this? But that's all right, but you do seem awfully popular lately. In fact, it looks like you got another richest young woman looking to get her hands on you. Ooh, how dreadful.
Oh, I think I'm a little past young at this point.
Ez az, hogy lese, és nem ki bazd meg.
Oh boy.
Mindig van egy ilyen hátulról nézünk egy nőt, aztán beszarom.
Ő volt az a szépen is vezető csajsz, nem?
Lehet. Most tudja már.
akik csak a számáig mutattak, hogy meddig. And such perfect timing too. Thank you for making time to meet with us. I know how busy you are.
Nothing up. I have some other business to take care of outside of the office as it is.
You're not his boss, right? Heard a lot about you. Didn't realize the flying swallow was so fond of practical jokes. Was the lurking in the shadows bit really necessary?
My apologies.
Kilika Ruram.
My name is Kilika Rura, Chief of the CID's Integrated Analysis Division.
Integrated Analysis Division. Integrált elemzőcsoport.
Ja.
Mivel integrált? Összevont elemzőcsoport?
Gondolom, összevontak több csoportot. Ez a legjobb kép, amit én is tudok mondani neked.
Én próbálom, hogy mit jelent ez a kifejezés.
It's a sort of a meeting yourself. Even if this does not quite feel like our first meeting.
No doubt, I'm sure he's told you a lot about me, huh?
That he did. Including everything that went on behind the scenes 2 years ago.
Olyan a hangja csajnak, mint aki már legalább 10 évet keményen cigizett. És már megreszelte a torkát egy kicsit. Ever got a clue what you're talking about? Looks like bringing you two together was worth it after all. It's nice to see you again, Miss Rura. It's been what, 4 years now? The same to you. Our positions may be different, but we need not be at odds with one another, Miss Bright. I'm glad we have a chance to catch up, of course. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance as well, Mr. Arcade. It's getting to be more like a real tea party every minute. Maybe I should have invited Circuda along after all.
Sorry for the wait, Kilika. What did I just walk in on?
I should think that's obvious, then. I had robbed you, and I had hoped you would be more punctual considering this is our first meal together in some time.
Sorry, an urgent job came in. I finished it off as quickly as I could.
Passzolj meg! Szóval kevés szinkronizálás sose hallja.
Ez így. Ha megszoktuk.
I wasn't expecting to find a true review here, though.
Tudom, még panaszkodok miattam.
Az a lepődések, hogy ez a lenne.
It's good to see you again too. I know we've spoken a few times over the phone, but I think it's been about a year and a half since we last met up in person.
Oh, yeah, that was at the wedding, wasn't it? Man, you've really grown up. Hard to believe you're that same little girl that knocked us out in Bransell all those years ago.
Oh, I nearly forgot about that. You nearly forgot? Yeesh, you are something else, kid. Well, everything happens for a reason, they say. We shouldn't be here talking now if it wasn't for that. Oh, now I see what's going on here. I thought it was odd when you told me you wanted to visit. Should known you already had company. Now, don't give me that jealous look, Zin. It's less cute on a man your age. I promise I'll buy you a drink to make up for it. You two might not be in the same line of work anymore, but it looks to me like not much has changed since your days back at the dojo. Should I need help from a guy like me? Oh, definitely. We've barely been managing to make ends meet since we got here. We're going to need the help for a while, I think. Eastern we were connected too. I'm told you even have ties to another tattoo student. As a matter of fact, we were actually just talking about that before you got here. It's like he fits right in no matter whose side he's on. How should I put it? He's like a singularity. Yeah, if you wanna know something, I'll praise your guy. Hey, off with that single-handed business. I don't appreciate being talked about like a research specimen, okay? Just so we're clear, you guys might not be as bad as the Dire Wolf or Chamo, but you're still a major pain in the ass. Can see I don't get where you're coming from. So, what's the plan? I got a reservation not too long from now at the restaurant near here. You coming, Kirika? Of course, I think I've played my part here. I'll see you both again sometime. Take care, Intarbad. Shh! Is there anybody around here that doesn't know my itinerary? Ó, igen, ez azért rossz érzés lehet, hogy nem mondom el senkinek, de mindenki tudja, hogy merre mész. That aside, I guess you're not totally on board with the guild yet, after all, huh? We do work together sometimes, but not a bracer like my siblings after all. I just do what I can to help and try to offer them my knowledge if I know it will help the people I care for. Both in Liberal and in Crossbell. I've been adding a lot of people here in Kalvar to that list too lately. That's good to hear. Well, I should be getting home. Estelle and Joshua will be wondering where I've gotten to. Oh, look is itt vannak. I'll be counting on you to take care of Agnes while she's with you. I do what I can. Though I had the brides back in Liberal, going all the way back there just like that. Oh, yes, of course. Home is far away. Being around so many familiar faces made me think I was back there, I suppose. I'm so ashamed the girl on the cusp of adult should be a little more focused. You're giving adults a little too much credit there, kiddo. Ez tényleg a mozdulata volt.
When I found you 5 years ago, you were still lost, trying to find your place in the world.
Nekem nem tudom, hogy ez a mozdulat. De játékban minden karakter szerette.
Így van, mindenki oda volt érte, hogy megrázol, megsimogatom a fejed.
Nem, hogy egy kutyát simogatná.
Meg ezt csinálom, hát rá is vesz a kezemre.
Igen.
Büdös paraszt.
Igen. A fejemet tapogatás. Ez egy megfaskolós. Biszkonyitogató. Hát az.
I'd only just finished my training, still getting the feel for what it was to be a Spriggan. I'll admit I kept you safe for a while, and gave you a few pointers, but I never really could do much for you. Meanwhile, you managed to build yourself a new life, with friendships, hell, whole new family, all on your own. You're no lost kitten anymore. You're as fine a lady as any.
So, is this how you treat all the young ladies you keep company with?
Oh, guess not.
You say you never did much for me, but you give yourself far too little credit. It's not just me you've helped either. Take your old friend, that bracer girl, for example. Or what about your assistants, including my dear Dormate? You help more people than you think. People wouldn't have found themselves without you to take them by the hand and show them the way. If you ask me, you need to be a little more aware of the impact your words and deeds have had on people. If you can manage that, then I might even be willing to overlook a little headbutt every now and again. And with that, I think I'll be off now. Good night, Mr. Spriggan.
Yeah. Good night. Man, she's grown more than I could have ever imagined. And I know she's nowhere near done. I'll have to keep an eye on her the same way I do my part-timers, now that fate's brought us back together like this.
4-e. On the morning of the second day of the 5-day weekend, Val contacted Nina to confirm that they would be accepting her request. Their goal was to be in bed in time for morning the next day, which would require setting off the night before. As such, they all had to rush to get ready for 4 days and 3 nights away from the office.
Four days.
Október 4, 6:30. I wanna go to the film festival! You get to meet famous people, right? We're not going for fun, you know. This is really work hours here. It's quite exciting though. You never know when you might meet lots of famous people. Yeah, you'll be meeting Nina for sure, and she had a really unique car. Dartboard's a good 8 hours by car, isn't it? So, that's quite a drive. Make sure you have plenty to eat while you can. Thank you, Paulette. Time for a drink to live up. You absolute dumbass. Don't tell me you forgot why you renewed your license already. People couldn't stay serious if your life depended on it, could you? Yeah, I don't know what job you've taken on that's taking you to Tarbert, but please do take care. Megetettek minket, és megbeszélek a kocsiba. Alright, you can see I'm being nervous, but you try taking the wheel till we're out at it. Let's see you put those driving chops you showed. Let's start Langport into practice. Mi menti? Awesome. I got this. I got the Ingat restaurant. It's all the same when you're behind the wheel. I can drive this baby way more smoothly than the shaky-headed codger like you. This is gonna be your first and only warning, kid. You end up wheeling us into a ticket and you're gonna be in the town the rest of the way. Sweet's really the only thing you're picky about, huh? Like cars and saunas, the essentials of life. Still, it sounds like as long as you drive safely, everything will be fine. Why does someone have to call now? Wait a sec. Bah, I'll not take this in front of them, but guess I ain't got a choice.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time.
Huh? Damn, I didn't think it would be from a chic. I weirdly dressed one too.
I see that I did. I'm very sorry. I didn't know you were with your employees.
Alright, MTSU. That's cool. But sorry if you had something else you wanted to run through with me. This ain't a good time. We're gonna be out of town for a while. Can it wait till you're back?
I see.
Should give you a call myself, to be honest, but this was a real last minute thing.
Not at all. What I wanted to discuss is hardly urgent. I simply noticed a number of irregularities in the last set of data you sent me. And as your service provider, I cannot help but be concerned. I am deeply worried on a personal level too, considering I am charged with your care.
I'm grateful, but anyway, we'll only be away for a few days. I'll call you once things settle down afterwards. See ya.
Oh, please wait.
Phew. Why are you all looking at me like that? She doesn't work at some sleazy shop or whatever, okay? You sure about that? Sounded like she was talking to her favorite customer from where I'm standing. And what the f***? I don't know what this sleazy shop stuff is about, but she was super pretty. Her outfit was really cute too. It looked like a mini outfit, which yes, did make me wonder what service she provides while being charged with your car. God, let's get over here. Tény, én is kíváncsi vagyok, hogy pontosan miről is van szó. Never thought Aaron would be such a great driver. His smooth driving skills are off the charts, really giving me that for his money. See, told you I keep cats behind the wheel. Only thing I need more than a smug little shit is a smug little shit with talent. And admit this isn't a bad ride. I can see why I'm always raving about her. She's smooth, customizable and comfy. I can also make sharp turns without a hitch. I've always been a rest star kind of guy, but I'm coming around to Ingert. Yeah, I'll make a convert out of you, yeah. The 4 million brands, they're the best of the bar. I think I'll take her for a spin from time to time. If I pretend she's mine, every girl in town will want a piece of me. Burn in hell. Anyway, I'll let you stay on the wheel for a while. If you and I keep taking turns, we'll be at Tarbalt by sunrise. Then we can meet up with Nina, curious to find out what we signed up for. Me too, it must involve the Genesis somehow, but that's about all we know for sure. It's times like these when I wish I could glean more insight from them when they're glowing. Hey, don't go beating yourself up. I've been wondering though, how does the glowing thing even work? That's only knows. Those things might not be indecipherable enigmas like Artifice, but we still know next to nothing about them. Maybe there's a pattern for when they light up. Don't they go off when Almatas spoil shit? They be in Tarbalt? I had my contacts look into that, but they haven't found a trace of them there. Still, they could be the ones who send those threat letters out. Fingers crossed that isn't the case. I bet it isn't. The approach is too soft and roundabout for them. Not to mention, they don't have anything to gain by obstructing the festival. At least, not the one in Tarbalt. Maybe they had the reason to stop the one in Messeldam since they fed-footed her there. Now, last I heard, they moved out of Messeldam a long time ago. The people responsible for stopping the last festival were a bunch of racial terrorists. They threatened it and started a fire. Whole thing was cancelled as a precaution. Not for real? Dear, I thought those racist bastards were a dying breed. I'd love to wipe the floor with those stains. Szart voltok. Say, man, you really do trust Dingo, don't you? Even if the job is bigger than what we normally do, you heard Nina out because of his recommendation. You go way back is all. I've known him since I was first starting out as a fixer. It's a give and take kind of relationship. He gives me jobs and I feed him info I pick up. Speaking of info, he knows Jack too, right? You guys are in a cahoots with a lot of colorful characters, huh? There's Bermotti too. He was definitely the most outstanding one of them. That's for sure. Doesn't get too friendly with you, but if you give him a job, he'll always get it done. Pretty easy guy to trust if you ask me. He seems really well connected too, he even knows Nina. Wasn't it him who arranged for our Forspringers in Tarbalt too? He's half Central Eastern, so maybe that's why he's got so many acquaintances out there. And he's got that rep as the journalist who turned down Pulitzer. Really? But the Pulitzer Prize is the highest honor a reporter can receive. How the hell is a small-time dude at the gossip bank getting the running for that? Who knows? I'm sure there's a reason. It's gonna be in Tarbalt starting on the second day we're there to cover the festival. So we ought to be able to count on him to round up some beats for us. Tudjuk a mai a partnak. Hát elmentünk és...
És befele.
Akkor ott volt egy kis megállónk és aztán folytattuk.
Egy kis egy képet kapsz erről a megállóra.
Solidarity Restaurant! It's okay to go to sleep if you wanna get some shut-eye, you know. The seats are reclined, so you should be able to get comfy. Just make sure your seatbelt is nice and tight first. None of us would mind if you got some rest too, by the way. We passed a number of pit stops already. Ah, don't worry about me, I'm used to long drives like these. If I really needed that bad, I'll just let this little punk take over. Works for me, I'm still young, so I can actually do all-nighters. Oh, I've been meaning to ask. Do people really not drink Camel's milk in the Republic? Was it the story about the Malfita that made you want to ask? But that's right, you don't see Camel's much outside of the Central East. Didn't you used to drink it back home or something? Nope, our village is at the base of a mountain, so we don't keep any Camels back home either. I just had some during a few of our trips. It tasted so good though. It's much thicker than common sheep's milk. I wonder if it's like kumis. That's good stuff. You make me want to try it now. Camel's milk is supposed to be really valuable since they don't produce much of it. Never tried any myself, but it's supposed to be a good alternative for people who are allergic to cow's milk. It's much higher in protein, vitamins and iron, while at the same time much lower in fat content. They also see stuff to bake with, though, so kind of surprising that someone would try making chocolate with it. You are an encyclopedia for the weirdest bit. You can forward this over to Langport Coast, shall bribe him with sweets too, right? We are so screwed if what I know is his weak point. You make a good point. I guess we have to learn how to make even nicer confections to keep him loyal to us. I can't always be both, you know. Changing topics, Lina seems like such a lovely person on top of her already being a talented actress, doesn't she? She's only 2 years older than me, but she's so composed and level-headed. Yeah, she stood her ground even when those monsters all showed up. It's not about her, but she did have this noble kind of aura to her. Yeah, quite a woman. Not much like your average Easterner either. I don't think she's from Langport, is she? No, but it's not like every Easter in this part of the world comes from Langport. We've got Long Line in Eastern Calvert and a place like that, like the Eastern Quarter over in Crosspad, out west, to name 2 big hubs. And she's definitely gone out of her way to present herself as more white too. Not judging to make it clear, that's her call to make. I'm confused, I feel like I'm missing something. It's a bit of a cover problem, a delicate one. After the revolution 100 years ago, discrimination on the basis of identity, race and culture were all abolished. Our constitution makes it possible for us all to live in harmony with one another. And to a certain extent we do, at least on the surface. Oh, do you mean all the racial terrorism that's been happening? Prejudice runs really deep in Calvert. Isn't much over in Langport, but up north, oh boy! You got white supremacists stuck in Calvert's past who raise some hell with Easterners and Central Easterners sometimes too. Things came to a head when Crossbar tried declaring its independence and during the economic crisis that followed, but it's calmed down some since. No, that's only because Calvert has been basking in the prosperity of the empire's reparations. It isn't as if racism itself has disappeared. It's too bad that's not the case. Because Henry has never taken it lying down. They hit back hard. So there's that too. It's not all one-sided. Ha! That's a pretty mature take for you. Oh, shut up, I just see stereotypes, that's all. I agree with you that they're all individuals. It's just a shame that a lot of people in this world can't see others that way. Central Easterners have a lot of Minnesota as to their friction too. They've contributed a good amount to Colordo's development in technology and academics. Their investments are a large reason why Verne and the Basel Institute of Science have become as big as they are. And it's not just financial investments, it's well known that one of my great-grandfather's three disciples has a Central Eastern background. Mr. Hamilton, if you know her name. Oh yeah, I've heard of her before. It's sad to think that there are those out there who hate any contribution made just because of the people who made it. I guess I've still got a lot to learn about this country, huh? Very. The younger crowd doesn't really dwell as much on where people come from though. I say keep it that way as you grow. Us oldies will be watching over you with pride as we sip our tea. Well, you're not much older than us, you know. Not sure what your back just yet, Grass. Is the job of your generation to pave the road ahead so we can have a smoother life. You pave your own road, and calling it a fuck is bad enough. And they're a tough bunch, but they all look their age when they're asleep. Hard to believe we used to be like this too.
These are some troubled times. I know you've all got a lot more to worry about than you'd ever let on. But I hope you'll never lose sight of how to live your life your own way. So don't go off the rails like I did.
Megyünk tovább. Tarbád. És 5-e.
Na, ott vagy már, most időre.
Többek aludtak, velem pedig.
Meg addig vezet.
Aha, vezetett. Hey, finally, huh? Morning, Van. Last night did you, Oh, we remembered. She remembered that? I read about it in one of my textbooks. You know, I kind of did. Just entered the desert proper. We'll get to Tarbad in about an hour. In the meantime, I'm bashed. You take over number 3. Sweet idiots, how the hell can he just pass out like it's nothing? It's like he's still in puberty or something. Hey, rest is important. Cooking out on demand is a good skill to have. You really did drive a lot, no wonder he's so tired. There's sure a lot of cars on the road. He must be traveling to the film festival. Now that the old man's slowing out, nothing stopping me from putting the pedal to the metal and seeing how fast this sucker can go. How about no? Let's just get to Tarbad in one piece, please. Let's see according to this map. Yep, like I said, we're about an hour away.
Hey, there it is!
That's the city, huh? Bigger than I imagined.
A city overlooking an oasis, perched right between tradition and modernity. That must be Tarbad, all right.
Október 5, 8:02 AM. Tarbad, the city of pleasure. Wow, a waterfall in the middle of town? Pretty bad. Apparently the water is pouring straight from the oasis. Looks like a lot of tourists running around here. Emily, where am I parking this bad boy? So you can either pull into the big parking lot. I got us a spot book there. Will do. Here at last. Man, are you going to be alright? You only slept for an hour. I manage. Used to it at this point. You can sure travel in the desert though. Barely morning and it's already hotter than Gehenna. It's only gonna get hotter throughout the day too. And then nighttime hits and the temperature crashes like a bus. We're meeting our client at noon, yeah? Let's say we cool off at the casino. Yeah, in your dreams, kid, you need to check into the inn first. Once we drop off our luggage, it will be time for us to limber up. The place we are staying at is in the cultural district, yeah? Yeah, if memory serves, it should be... We want to go that way then.
Sure, lesz mire a új csapattagokkal elkezdtünk ismerkedni. Még egyáltalán kiderül, hogy milyen banális a sztori ebben a chapterben. Most kaptunk egy feladatot, de...
Most már végül utána elmentem, hogyha vége van itt a...
Ne, nyugodtan beszélsz, hogyha akarsz, csak azt eszembe, hogy még bazi hosszú lesz, még egyáltalán történik valami.
Utána fel kell volna kicsit.
Beszélsz egy ideje.
Kicsit pihennem kell hangom most. Ma kezdek...
Nézzált egy kis róglagacirort, nem kell olvasni.
Ma kezdek megkedni. De what are we waiting for? Let's get to it. Már csak ennyi volt. Hát igen, ezt körbe kell járni. Most ugye nem mutat senkit. Gondolom csak egyfelé mehetünk majd. Tökéletes pont arra, hogy